Hey everybody, Zach Fry here, principal broker and owner of Fry Realty Collective here in Louisville, Kentucky, also licensed real estate broker in the state of Indiana. Just wanted to give you a shout, kind of update you on what's going on right now. Everybody's seeing just how crazy it is out there. There are more buyers than there are houses available. So first off, if you've got a house you've thought about selling, thinking about leaving the area or maybe flexible in regards to location, living a little bit outside the city, it's just a wonderful time to really get a premium price on that house. Right now, buyers, to have some success, you almost have to, if it's a really good listing in a good area, good condition, very high probability of, several offers, 10 to 20 offers. So you're probably going to be advised to put in an escalation clause, which just states, you'll pay, say, $1,000 over any other offers, capped at a certain number, so you don't, exceed your comfort level there. But very common to see that. Also, regarding the inspection, this has to do with your level of comfort with risk, with what kind of condition the property's in. But very common for some people are waiving inspections altogether. That's again up to your comfort level. But you might go, what is the middle ground option? Well, you can say you reserve the right to inspect, but will either accept or pass or fail the inspection. You'll either take it or you won't, or perhaps you could even say you won't ask for any repairs, say over $2,000 or $3,000. So sellers right now, there's just a labor shortage too. They're not really wanting to nickel and dime and have to do a laundry list of repairs, and they don't have to right now. So just be prepared for that. Very common to allow them some delayed possession to move out if they're living there. So these things are just going to be about required if you want to get a house right now. Also, just really recommend you maybe be flexible on location. I primarily practice what they call areas 2 and 3, which is kind of inside the Waterson Expressway, more or less inside north of 65. So these are Highlands, Crescent Hill, Butchertown, Clifton. These are Germantown, very popular neighborhoods with very limited supply. So if you're open to Southern Indiana, Jeffersonville and New Albany have come a long way. They're really great options that I would recommend people entertaining. And they're building a big whitewater park over in the confluence of Jeffersonville, Clarksville, and New Albany as well. So that area in the next few years, I think it's just going to look amazing. So might not be a fit for you now, but if you look down the road, I think it could be a great investment. We're also in the 12-month retail cycle when a lot of families are looking to make the jump time with summer. Get out and make that move during summer break. So every year we have the most closings in June or July. Well, if closings on average 30 to 45 days, most of those houses are going under contract in May or June. So we're in the high action time. A lot of disappointed buyers right now from all my colleagues I'm talking to. There's usually a little bit of a dip in August when people go back to school, when the kids go back to school. So if time isn't of the essence, you might consider waiting till then. But we are nationwide, we're about 5 million units short right now. This goes all the way back to the housing market crash of 2007. Which they stopped producing new homes at that point till about 2011. We had an excess of inventory. That inventory got absorbed, and we didn't ramp up production for about 5 years later. So right now we're about 5 million units short. Again, with the millennials coming up really strong, a lot of demand there, and interest rates are starting first of all, they've just been historically crazy low for a super long time. They're still low. Historically, still very great interest rates, but the Fed is pulling out about $85 billion a month out of our economy to slow down inflation by design. So this hasn't affected our market here in Louisville yet. Will it in the future? I don't know. It could. It probably will at some point. But I don't think that values in Louisville are going to be going down really anytime soon. Really, the way we've been valued in our region has been incredibly low. we compete with cities, from Chicago to Atlanta, Cincinnati, Columbus, Nashville, Knoxville, and so on. Compared to those cities, we've been tremendous value for a very long time. So I've moved a lot of people here in the past couple of years who didn't even know anybody here, didn't have friends or family here. They can work remotely, and they literally just went city shopping and said, where can I get the most features and benefits? I want an airport, some good restaurants, some good park systems, some good schools, and so on. And Louisville just competes really well. Also, they were doing participating in a lot of questionable underwriting practices back then. Literally no income, no asset verification loans. That's not happening anymore. They're vetting buyers to a much higher degree. There's a big demand in labor, big labor shortage. So some people, I know some buyers said, I'm just waiting for the bubble to pop and values go back down right again. I don't have a crystal ball, but I don't see that happening on a large scale anytime soon. And really with the millennial generation being so big and coming into the buyer pool, that 2007 housing market crash was kind of a black swan event. That was the worst housing crisis since, the Great Depression. So don't hold your breath for that. Again, if you are open to some outlying areas that may be on the perimeter of what you'd previously considered, I think you can have some success. But getting into a really nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath house in the Highlands or Germantown, Crescent Hill for $250,000, $300,000, it's getting really difficult. So you might need to adjust your expectations there. So anyhow, if you have any questions, feel free to send me a message. I'd love to help you. Feel free to look up my history on Zillow and Google. I've had several hundred home sales in the area, as well as hundreds of 5-star reviews. And I'd love to go to work for you or a family member of yours. My motto is the golden rule in the bluegrass. And if I wouldn't do it with my own money or tell a family member, I'll tell you. So anyhow, that's all for right now. Have a great day. Bye-bye.